Bradford Dragons. Bradford Dragons. Bradford Dragons. Bradford Dragons.
Tonight's fixture between Bradford Dragons and Hemel Storm. Bradford without Justin Williams this evening, who's suffered a twisted ankle in training this week. But your starting five for the Dragons tonight will be number 3, David Walsh, number 8, Micah Savory-Richards, number 12, Richard Sulks, number 13, Ricky Fetsky, and number 23, Jordan Whelan. Hemel Storm, of course, come into the Dragon's Den this evening unbeaten in all competitions. So can the Dragons be the first team to knock them off their perch, or will the Storm continue with their unbeaten form? We'll give our usual caveat at the beginning of the game, just to apologise to any Hemel fans if I do get any pronunciation of players' names incorrect. And also just to remind everybody that we do have some issues with FlexiScore updating, so if it does get out of canter, we will try and refresh the cache as often as we can, but we do sometimes have problems with it not updating as regularly as we would like. So please bear with us on that one. Game will be getting started in about 1.5 minutes. Players just going back to their benches for the final words from their coaches. If you are watching online this evening, drop us a message in the comments. You never know, you may even get a mention. We'd love to hear from you, whether you're watching from Hemel or from Bradford. I was forgetting where I was then. I'm in Halifax. But it is Bradford Dragons. So, game about to players just about to come out. Simon Wheeler says, Hemel unbeaten in all competitions. That sounds good. It does sound good, but hopefully they won't be able to say that after this evening. But who knows? Anything can happen in basketball, we know that. Drew Hardin says he feels a storm developing. So I'll try and give you the Hemel starting five. We've got Silla at number 1. We've got number 8, Swalve. We've got number 4, Sam Newman. 21, Ray. And just looking for the last one, number... I can't see who I'm missing there. The referee is unfortunately blocking my view, but never mind. Number 12, Johnson. Dragons with the ball to Whelan, and he gets the first 2 points of the game. Out of bounds there. That was Ray. Micah Savory Richards to Fetsky. Fetsky plays it to Walsh. Walsh does, and another 2. Dragons with the first 4 points of the game. That's Johnson. Silla. And a 3 from Swalve. Whoops. Thank you. Richard Schultz. Schultz can't get his to go. And Seswalve couldn't get that one to go that time. Whelan with the ball. Whelan for 3. Ray to Solve to Newman for 3. Micah Savory Richards. Walsh is fouled on his way to basket. The basket is called good, and he'll be at the line for 1 extra shot. And that was good from Silla. Savory Richards to Whelan. Whelan goes for 3 and sinks that. Already a hot game, this one. The alley-oop. And that's a 2 from Aaron Ray, or Ray. Jordan Whelan for the Dragons. Whelan goes all the way. That was way too easy. So a timeout called by Drew Spinks. Wants to chat things through with his side. And to be honest, I'm not surprised after that last basket by Whelan. They just left him completely open with a free journey to the basket. This is Newman. And a three there for Swalve. Savory Richards. To Ricky Vetsky with the dunk. Ray. Foul there called on Richard Sulks. And the steal by Jordan Whelan. He goes all the way and gets the basket. +1 from the line. That foul was on Aaron Rye. So Whelan at the line. Misses that one. Sulks gets the rebound. And it comes out to Newman for three. So it's a 3-point ball game. Savory Richards. Richards to Fetsky. Out to Whelan. Whelan drives. Twists, turns, can't get his shot to go. And it's Taylor Johnson. Johnson goes for three. Doesn't go. Picked up by Silla. Stolen by Sulks. Walsh to Savory Richards. Whelan. Turnover there. And that is Rye. And a foul called on Richard Sulks. That will be his second foul of the game. And Bradford's second foul of the game. Couldn't get the shot to go. Mike Savory Richards goes all the way and sinks for two. that's a triple for Swalve. And I've got a message on here from CJ Laganka, who's watching from the States, saying it's pronounced Rye, not Ray. So apologies for that, and I've probably just mispronounced your name as well. Another 3 attempts, and again a 3 for Swalve. And that gives Hemel their first lead of the game. 21 points to the Dragons, 22 to Hemel Storm. Betsky, he's fouled. Foul called on Silla. And Betsky will be at the line for 2 shots. Dave Walsh sits out. Jermaine Lang comes onto the court for his first minutes. First shot by Fetsky is good. Game's tied at 22. And the second one comes back off the rim. So we're all square. Swalve. Ooh, the 3-point attempt wouldn't go that time. A nice pass there by Whelan to Savory Richards, and he gets the 2. Good attempt by Newman to keep the ball in play. Didn't quite work, so it will be a Dragons ball from the baseline. And we now see Jack Burnell on court for Hemel. Whelan to Fetsky. Fetsky turns, lays it off for Sulks, who goes all the way himself, can't get it, but gets his own rebound. But then it gets stripped. Out of bounds. So Johnson just stepped out of bounds. Dragons from the sideline. Whelan to Jermaine Lang. Lang leaves it to Whelan, to Fetsky. Fetsky tries to place it into Sulks, but no good. And that's a charging foul. That was on Taylor Johnson. And that will be his first foul of the game. Fetsky tried for 3, wouldn't go. Burnell plays it to Small. To Rye, sorry. Oh, Fetsky can't keep hold of it. He plays that. Swalve for 2. To level the score, 24 apiece. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Ricky Fetsky for 2. Plays to Swallow. Swallow goes for 3. Doesn't get it, but he was fouled. And he'll be at the line. So Jermaine Lang called for the foul there. Substitution for the Dragons. Ricky Fetsky sits out. Ethan Rose comes on. Ethan Rose in his first season for the Dragons. That's compared to Richard Salt, who's standing opposite him, and McKee, who's in his 14th season. Swallow gets the first shot. And the second. We're all square again. One more shot. Those of you that are new to basketball, he gets 3 shots because he was fouled while shooting from a 3-point position outside the arc. So, Hemel now lead 27-26. And it's Jermaine Lang on the ball. Lang, he goes all the way. Can't get it to go. He's fouled. That foul was called on Romario Spence. Comes back on. Richard Saltz taking a breather. And it's Ethan Rose on the line. 2 shots. Misses the first. Get the second to level the score. Second one doesn't go. And Spence gets the rebound. Plays it to Ayafuzi. Aquadevis. Spence. Burnell. Burnell to Ayafuzi. He gets the 3. Brings up the 30 for Hemel Storm. They now lead by 4 points. Ethan Rose plays it Whelan. Whelan goes for the basket, gets the 2. He plays it out to Burnell. And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a 2-point ball game on our hands. Bradford Dragons 28, Hemel Storm 30. So as the teams come out for the second quarter, for the Dragons, Jordan Whelan's on 14 points, Ricky Fetsky and Dave Walsh both on 5, and Savory Richards on 4. For Hemel, we've got Swalve on 17 points, Newman on 6, Ayafusey on 3, and Silla and Rye on 2. Dragons from the baseline. Jermaine Lang. Lang to Whelan. Whelan goes for the 2 and sinks it. That's Bernal for 3. Savory Richards to Jermaine Lang. He miscontrols it, loses it, and it's Aqua Davis. Plays it out to Newman. Newman drives, stops Aqua Davis. So that foul was called on Mike Savory Richards. It was before the shot was taken. So the basket won't count, and it will be from the sideline. Savory Richards sits out, and we see Jacques Misambu on the court. Spence with a triple. And Storm's lead up to 6 points now. Fetsky for 3. His rolls around the rim and comes out. And it's Newman. He played it off to Bernal. He shot. He was fouled by Misambu. And Bernal will go to the line for 3 shots. So Bradford with a triple substitution. We've got Whelan, Rose and Lang going out. We've got Schultz and Walsh coming back on, and a first appearance of the night for Jabari Edwards. Bernal misses the first. 2 more to go. Sinks the second. And he gets the third. Jabari Edwards plays it to Misambu. Misambu. He drives all the way. Can't get the shot to go though. Picked up by Silla. Misambu steals, plays it to Schultz. He goes. He can't get it to go. And it's a Dragons ball. So timeout called. This time by Chris Meller of the Dragons. Well, the chat on here seems to be dominated by the Hemel Storm fans. So, are there any Bradford Dragons fans out there? Any Bradford Dragons fans watching us online? Don't forget to drop a comment. Let us know that you're with us. Sambu plays it to Sulks. So Schultz, he looks like he was going to drive. And it will be a Dragons ball. The shot from Sulks wouldn't go. Barry Edwards got very close to tipping it in. But it was played out of bounds for the Dragons ball. Misambu plays it to Fetsky. Fetsky to Sulks. Sulks to Walsh. Walsh back to Sulks. He gets the 2. A 3 from Burnell, and it's good. Jabari Edwards. He leaves it for Misambu. And the basket's good. Jack Misambu, 2 points. A bit messy under the basket there then. Bradford Dragons with the steal. And Fetsky for 2. Back to a 5-point game. Spence goes for the triple, doesn't go. Fetsky with the rebound to Misambu. Basket good by Silla, and looks as though Misambu. Misambu called for a foul. He looked a bit bewildered by that. That's his second foul, and he'll sit out. And Jordan Whelan is back on the court. Gets the extra. Whelan. He can't get his shot to go. Picked up by Johnson. And that's a 2 for Taylor Johnson. Whelan. Schultz. Jabari Edwards. That's a Bradford ball. Bennell sits out. Rihard Schultz. Jabari Edwards. Shot clock violation. The Dragons turn the ball over. And it will be Hemel from the sideline. Swallow to Newman. He gets a 3. Ricky Fetsky. He goes for the 2. Doesn't go. Rebound by Silla. Swallow to Rye. And that is Sam Newman with another 3. And we are starting to see why Hemel are unbeaten this season. Second timeout called by Chris Meller. He wants to have a chat with his team. So looking at the comments, I'm not going to read them all, but let's just say there's lots of jokes about stormy weather in Bradford. I'll just correct you all because we are actually in Halifax at the moment. Although it is Bradford Dragons, we do play at Calderdale College, which is in Halifax, and is also the base of our Bradford Dragons Basketball Academy, which is run in association with the college here. Walsh plays it to Fetsky. Fetsky to Sulks. Sulks plays it out to Edwards. He goes for 3. That didn't go. Came out by, and that was 12 that stepped out of bounds. Jabari Edwards sitting out, and we see Micah Savory-Richards back on court. Micah with the ball now. David Walsh. Knocked out of his hands there by Newman. Will be a Dragons sideline. Jordan Whelan to Salt. Back to Savory-Richards. He turns, he twists, and a bit of a speculative shot, but and a 3 for Taylor Johnson. It's now a 19-point lead for Hemel. Jordan Whelan. He plays it to Sulks. Sulks goes to the basket, and it's rejected by Silla. Taylor Johnson back to Silla. He couldn't convert. And a foul called. And a technical foul. So the technical on Jordan Whelan. And the original foul on Micah Savory-Richards. Referee's just having a bit of a conflab. So, it'll be Taylor Johnson to take the shot. This is for the technical foul. Makes no mistake with that one. And now it will be Silla at the line for 2 shots for the foul that's committed by Micah Savory-Richards. Silla misses the first. Gets the second. Jordan Whelan to Sulks. Sulks plays it through. Savory-Richards to Whelan, and he gets the 2. Whelan on 18 personal points. Right to Newman. And that's another 3 for Taylor. So 38-60. Walsh goes for the 3. His wouldn't go. Whelan and Sulks both failed to make those go. And that's Taylor for another 3. And it's all one-way traffic at the moment. Fetsky, he gets his 3. Newman. Back with Newman. Newman plays it to Johnson. 3. Struggling to keep up with the scores here now. 41-66. Fetsky, his 3 doesn't go that time. Rebound by Rye. Rye plays it back to Johnson, and he gets another tray. Stolen by Johnson, he goes for the 3 again, and what can you say? That man is on fire at the moment. Walsh gets out of bounds. .9 seconds left of the first half. I think the half-time break can't come soon enough for the Dragons at the moment. They have really taken a battering in this quarter. Fexky called for the foul there. That is his first foul. Rye gets his first. And the second. Schultz to Micah Savory Richards. Out of bounds, and it will be a Hemel sideline. Went for the alley-oop, wouldn't go, and it will be a Dragons ball, 2.5 seconds. Quick ball to Walsh, but it was Sulks for the 2, would go, and at the end of the first half, 33 points, ball game, Dragons 41, Storm 74. We'll be back shortly for the second half, but in the meantime, let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Can I afford to?
Yes, you get an allowance.
Surely I'm too old.
Nope, you just need to be healthy and full of energy.
Can we really give them what they need?
Yes, you can. What I need is someone to bake with. Shh, someone to watch movies with. To see me graduate. A room to call my own. I just need someone to give me a chance. Start your fostering journey at compassfostering.com.
Bradford Dragons. 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 Bradford Dragons.
So we're back for the second half. Those of you that were watching in the first half will have seen it was a nice tight first quarter. The second quarter has been anything but, with Hemel building up a 33-point lead already. So Dragons with lots of work to do if they want to salvage anything from this game. The Dragons to get us started. Dave Walsh to Whelan. Ricky Fetsky, Schultz. Whelan goes for three, doesn't go. Dragons get the ball back. Walsh, he goes for three. His is short. And that's two for Taylor Johnson. Whelan. He is fouled and he'll go to the line for two. We just need to update the cache for the scores again. So Whelan gets the first. And the second. So from half time it's 2-2. Newman for three. Micah Severy Richards. Richards couldn't get his to go. Here comes Rye. And he goes all the way for two. Well, prior to this game, Dragons were one of the few teams below the top 2 or 3 teams that actually had a positive points difference. I think we can say goodbye to that after today. So foul on Jordan Whelan. That will be Whelan's second foul of the game. And another three, this time from Swalve. Dragons really struggling to get that ball to go. Micah Severy Richards. Right to Swalve. Swalve, he was looking for the three. Side, and that will be a Hemel ball from the sideline. Catching up with some of the comments from during half time. There seem to be lots of relatives watching the game. Everybody seems to be either mothers, fathers, aunties, uncles, cousins of the Hemel team. Obviously got big families in Hemel. Jordan Whelan, and that's rejected. But The foul is called on Rye. And it will be Jordan Whelan going to the line for 2. 45-84. 39 points the difference. Simon Wheeler on the comments, laughing at me saying that from half-time it's 2-all. Don't worry, I won't use that one again because I don't think it's level pegging anymore. So 46-84. There goes Rye. He plays it through to Silla. Micah Savory Richards. He gets the 2. Right, leaves it for Taylor. Swalve couldn't get it to go, but Silla was under the basket. And he got the 2. 40 points the difference now. Dragons, we've had lots of close games recently in the Den, including last week against Worthing. But tonight it's far from it. Whelan adds 2 for the Dragons. And Whelan will now be on 23 points. And again for Silla, 2 more points. Right, so Hemel already on 90 points. Walsh's 3 doesn't go. Salts can't get his 2 to go. And here's Newman, and he gets the layup for 2. Walsh for 3. Balls with Taylor Johnson. Plays it back to Rye. Rye's shot doesn't go. Silla gets the rebound, plays it back to Swalve. He goes for 3, and so Seth Swalve on 23 personal. I have to say that Hemel with 71% accuracy from the 3 points. Incredible statistics. In fact, 73% now after that last shot. So Jabari Edwards is back on court. Jermaine Lang's back on court. And it's Micah Savory Richards and Dave Walsh that take a seat. Jabari Edwards. And that's a shot clock violation. Jabari Edwards now in his 3rd season with the Dragons. He is, of course, a product of the Basketball Academy here at Calderdale College. Taylor Johnson, his basket was good. Whelan to Schultz. Schultz to Edwards. Lang to Edwards, and Lang gets the three. Jabari Edwards gets the three. Even getting my own team's names wrong now. Just absolutely stunned by the power from Hemel today. Somebody said to me at half-time, it's like them throwing rocks into the ocean. They just can't miss. Ethan Rose to Whelan. Whelan is fouled. Foul called on... Not sure who that one was on. I think that was on Seth. So Seth Swell, his second foul of the game. Ethan Rose plays it to Whelan. Whelan to Edwards. Edwards goes for another three. That one doesn't go. And Swalve comes away. So, Seth Swalve. Seth again. He steps away, can't get the shot to go though. Edwards gets the rebound. So, Jabari Edwards. Is he going to go all the way now? He plays it to Rose, and Ethan Rose gets two. That's his first two of the game. Technical foul there, called on, I think that was on Rihad Sulks. It was actually the technical there was called on Jordan Whelan. That's his second technical foul of the game. Therefore he is now ejected and will make his way out of the arena. Will be Seth Swalve to take the free throws. Free throw. He misses. Big cheer from the Dragons crowd. Timeout called by Chris Meller as to pull his troops back together, following the loss there of Jordan Whelan. So, Whelan, of course, was on 23 points before he was ejected. Ricky Fetsky on 10, Severy Richards and Dave Walsh both on 8, Sulks on 2, Jabari Edwards on 3, Misambu and Rose both on 2. Jermaine Lang yet to score. For Hemel Storm, Swalve on 25, as is Taylor Johnson. Newman on 15. Silla on 12. Burnell on 8. Rye on 6. Oyefusey and Spence on 3 each. 58-97, the score in Hemel's favour. I actually think in all my years watching basketball, this could be the first time that I've ever seen a team hit the ton within the first 3 quarters of the game. Foul called on Jabari Edwards. That's his second foul. Foul called on Richard Schultz. Simon Wheeler again on the chat. He says, loving the new Kit Woman. It's Kit Kat. Well, Simon, I did say to her before the game that I would try and give her a mention tonight. So thank you very much for giving us that opportunity. And a lovely dunk there by Aqua Davis. And another 2 for Ethan Rose. I mean, when we look at the scores, Dragons themselves on 60 points, which is not a disrespectful score by any count. But Hemel have just been missing or hitting absolutely everything, and that brings up their ton. So 60 to 102. Oyefusey with a 3. Jabari Edwards for a 3. That's his second tray of the game. Aqua Davis. The basket's good. And he'll be at the line for a shot. Foul on Schultz. Misses the extra. Ethan Rose got the rebound. And it's Jacques Missambu to bring the ball back into the offensive end for the Dragons. Edwards for 3! And it's a buzzer beater to finish the quarter. End of quarter 3. Bradford Dragons 66. Hemel Storm. Well, they're on the measly figure of 107. we've got a good crowd in the arena this evening. Very good atmosphere here. I know it doesn't come across fully on the online stream, but good atmosphere within the arena this evening. And certainly everybody that's here, whether they're supporting Bradford or Hemel, I think everybody can say we have been treated to a masterclass in three-point shooting this evening from some of these Hemel players. Fusey puts up a triple. That's his third, I believe. Jabari Edwards, he plays it to Schultz. Schultz to Misambu. Misambu to Jermaine Lang. And Lang is fouled. So he will be at the line for 2 shots. Gets the first. And the second. Fusey couldn't get his 3 to go. Jacques Misambu for 2. Is this the start of the comeback? He now waits for the abuse online from the Hemel fans. That was a backcourt violation, which gives Dragons the sideline. Jabari Edwards. Jermaine Lang picks up a 2. Spence couldn't get his attempt to go there. Jermaine Lang to Jabari Edwards. Ethan Rose, he goes for the 2, it doesn't go. Dragons get the ball back. Edwards goes for 2 and gets it. Stolen by Edwards. He goes and misses from close distance. Edwards again. This time he plays it to Schultz. Schultz tries to find it back to Edwards, but the ball is too far away from him and he couldn't get it. Allen plays it to Fusey. His shot doesn't go. Jermaine Lang He gets the 2 and will be at the line for 1. So, dare I say it, that Bradford Dragons are actually winning the this final quarter by 10 points to 3. Another 2 for Edwards with the putback. And timeout called by Drew Spinks. Obviously getting worried about this Bradford Dragons comeback in this final quarter. Okay, Dragons now leading this fourth quarter by 12 points to 3. Allen. And Burnell, he goes for 3. And a 3 for Jacques Burnell. Foul called on Taylor Johnson. That will be from the baseline. Ethan Rose plays it to Edwards. Edwards goes for 3, and that's an air ball picked up by Swalve. And that one came off Jabari Edwards' foot. Swalve plays it to Aquadavis. Aquadavis all bouncing around all over the place there. Here's Rye. Stolen by Schultz. Jermaine Lang. Ethan Rose. He turns and gets a 2. Two for Rye. Jacques Misambu. Edwards, he goes for 3 again. Doesn't go, hits the rim. He gets his own rebound. Misambu looking for help, gets it from Sulks. He shoots, again comes off the rim. Swalve plays it to Burnell. He goes for the triple, won't go. Nice pass by Edwards to Schultz, and he sinks for 2. Dragons on 82 points now. In many games that would be enough to win the game. Not in this one though. Hemel on 115. Jacques Misambu, he goes and gets the 2. A 3 from Burnell. Misambu to Jermaine Lang. Lang to Rose. Rose gets the 2. Rejected, and it's a Dragon's ball. Substitutions for the Dragons. Oh, we've got a timeout to come first of all. So, timeout called by Chris Mellor. Just a reminder that Bradford Dragons are back at home next weekend when Team Newcastle University will be in the Dragons' Den. Team Newcastle with a similar record to the Dragons this season, so that will be another tough game and a key game for the Dragons as they look to secure a place in the end of season playoffs. So, quick look at the scores again. Jabari Edwards is now on 13 points. He's the second highest Dragon scorer behind Jordan Whelan. Shot by Cameron Simpson. Simpson, the youngest of the Dragons players. Doesn't get much game time, but it's good to see him on court tonight. Simpson had his, I think it was his 16th birthday last week. Apologies if I'm wrong there, Cameron. It might have been his 17th, but I think it was 16. And it's good to see some of these youngsters coming through and getting experience at this top level. They only managed the 1 from the shot line there. Right to Swalve. Swalve sinks another 3. 86-122. 2 minutes 40 left for the Dragons. Cameron Simpson. Misambu for 3. That will be right at the line for 2 shots. Foul there was called on Simpson. Rye gets the first. Misses the second, but gets the rebound and converts it for a 2. Jabari Edwards. Like a Savoury Richards. Misambu. Misambu drives. Slips. Edwards. Doesn't quite get the shot off there in time, so that will be a shot clock violation. Jack Burnell comes back in, and it will be, it was Swalve that was going to sit down, but he's being put back on, and it's Rye that goes off. So Swalve to Aquaderis, to Allen, back with Swalve. Swalve, and a good steal by Jabari Edwards. Almost stolen back by Hemel though. But it's now Misambu, plays it to Simpson. Simpson goes for the 2 and gets them. Another 3 for Jack Burnell. Simpson with a loose pass there. Edwards couldn't make it. And another 3, this time from number 15, Fuse. Simpson's shot won't go. So 91 plays 131. We're into the final 30 seconds of the game. 12. Plays that to Allen. And it's a shot clock violation, so that basket won't count. Dragons from the sideline. So if Dragons can prevent Hemel from scoring again, it will be a Dragons victory in the 4th quarter. That's another 2 from Ethan Rose. That puts him double, and Dragons win the final quarter. But unfortunately, Hemel Storm, a real class performance from them this evening, putting the Dragons to the sword. 93 to the Dragons, 131 to Hemel Storm. We're back here next week when Team Newcastle University will be coming into the den. We will see you then.